Alright, so according to both Merit School of Music and East End Arts and Humanities Council, playing a musical instrument has a variety of physical and mental benefits. It can strengthen the lungs as well as reduce anxiety and improve one's memory at every age, every stage of life development. One instrument in particular is the trombone. Now, the origins of the trombone date back to the 15th century, and until the 1700s, it was called the sackbut, according to Britannica. Today, I'm going to show you the basics of playing the trombone and some simple warm-ups with the instrument. Now, obviously, as you can see, before playing, you actually have to put it together. Now, it's made of 3 pieces. You have the mouthpiece, the slide, and the bell. It's kind of, the arm bone's connected to the leg bone, or the arm bone's connected to the shoulder bone. But you have the bell, and it's all a matter of screwing in the right parts to each other, which forms trombone. Now, the basics of playing the trombone is what's called buzzing your lips. It's basically blowing raspberries. Now, the pitch of the note is determined on how tight the corners of your lips are. The tighter they are, the higher the note. The looser they are, the lower the note. So you have your note, and then you tighten it, and when you loosen, it's simple, and then it applies when you put it to the trombone. You have now, in terms of actually playing the instrument, the trombone is separated by the slide, which determines on the note you're playing, and it has 7 positions. You have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, all developed through muscle memory. Now, warm-ups are just a way to get the muscles going. Like in an exercise, your lips have muscles that you use when playing the instrument, and warming up helps those muscles have a better endurance when you're playing. They don't cramp up as much. And one of the best ways is to just play a simple scale. So one scale that is typically used is the B flat scale. And you just start from the bottom, go to the top, and go back down. And it sounds like this. And that just kind of helps, gets your lips moving, kind of gets you familiar with the positions, gets your muscle memory going. And then another way is going down to each position and working on your embouchure, which is how your lips, the corners of your mouth are in order to play the note. So you start, and then so on and so forth. Which again gets you used to each note, up, down, up, middle, bottom, middle, top. Other ways, just to get an easy flow, is to start in first position with what is F, and go down and back up, and it sounds something like this. And so on and so forth down to 7th position. Now, once you know the basics of playing, warm-ups can be simple. Playing through scales is a great way. Like I said, it helps practice muscle memory and warm up the muscles needed to play. Now, playing instruments is great for anxiety, and physical activity. It doesn't just have to be the trombone. It can be any variety of instruments. There's the guitar, there's drums, there's violins, there's trumpets, there's saxophones, a variety of what you can find, and each with their own set of warm-ups and practices. And even if you don't pick up an instrument, listening to music can improve your mental health in the long run.